Good evening, Hailstone fans. You have tuned into the Selection Monday special edition of the Hailstone Broadcast Network, where I will be walking you through the Hailstone Madness 2.0 broadcast. We'll find out where everyone was seated and walk you through the potential upsets of the day. First, let's take a look at the North Division. In the North, the Montello Hilltoppers, led by Nappy Naparella, earned a number 1 seed. No surprise there, given that he won the original Hailstone Madness competition earlier this spring. In the number 2 spot, Liam Shannon came out like a house of bricks in his first ever tournament. Did a fantastic job and earned a bye in the first round. In the pool in the first round, trying to work their way into the North region. First, we have number 3, the Riverdale Chieftains, run by Phil Foyts, taking on Owen McCarthy in the St. Facna's Elementary School at number 6. The number 4 seed is yours truly, Bill Jones, from the St. Matt's Trojans, taking on John Campbell and his St. Mel Bishops. Looking now at the East Division, we have, out of nowhere, Greg Doyle, the Irishman, earns the first number 1 seed. You don't have to grow up on American soil to get a 1 seed in the Hailstone Madness competition. Greg Doyle just proved that. His Roosevelt Rough Riders will be leading the charge in the East region. Right behind him is the number 2 seeded Schnecksville Sharks, led by General Manager Chris Lane. He too has earned a bye. Fighting to get in to that second round of the East region are the number 3 St. Pat Panthers from the Fox River Valley region of Fond du Lac. Ben Bars will be taking on Brian Murphy and his number 6 Ballinora Elementary School for good boys and girls. A cracking matchup there, anyone's game. Number 4 Plover Whiting Wildcats, led by Craig Wagner, will be taking on the number 5 Yahara Norskies. Gareth Kaltenberg will be at the helm in that matchup. In the Central Division, we've got the number 1 seed Connor Jones and his Hego Elementary Eagles, earning his spot at number 1 for a great run to the Final Four in the first edition of the Hailstone Madness competition. Number 2 is the Pineview Foresters, led by Austin. In the first round grouping, the number 3 Chelsea Elementary Tigers, Matt Daly, will be taking on the number 6 Ballyheda National School for Good Boys and Girls, Benji Cottrell. And in the number 5 slot is the Sylvania Southview Cougars, and Dave Grieve taking on another David, the Mercy Malthak. David Riley stepping in and giving it his all. And in the West Division, we have the number 1 Holy Trinity Eagles, led by Connor D., who earned his spot with a fantastic run as well in the first edition of the Hailstone Madness. Also earning a bye are the number 2 North Loop Wildcats, headed up by Will Jackson. In the grouping, trying to work their way into the second round of the West region, the number 3 Lake County Wildcats, led by Paul Anderson, will be taking on the number 6 Carrick Community Cavaliers, led by good guy Colin O'Reilly. Number 4 seed is St. Maria Goretti Cardinals, led by Liam Jones. He'll be taking on the number 5 Marist Athlone School for Irish Children, led by Adam O'Connor. And there you have the bracket. And now we have a special call. We're going to try and bring in one of the 1 seeds and see what he thinks of his of the good news of his 1 seed in the division. There we go. Picked up on the first try. There he is. Hey, 1 second. Let me add you as a source here. Let's see if I can get you on so the rest of the people can watch along here. Just a sec here. I'm hoping to get you live. Are you watching the live broadcast? We have Connor Drelishek on the line, but I'm just working to get you into the picture. Are you watching along in the live cast? Connor. Oh, you can't hear me, man.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, what's up?
Can you?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
I just can't see you.
Okay, let me see.
Is that okay?
Is that okay?
Yeah, well, yeah, it should be if I can get. Let me get this on. This is the live. Let me add your source here. People are waiting on pins and needles to see if we can't get you on. Let me see if I can get it here. Try that. There you are. Connor D is in the house. Connor?
Cool.
Connor?
What's going on, Bill? How are you?
I'm good. Let me take you out of the desktop audio off and see if that works. So, a number one seed, Connor. What is your reaction?
I mean, it didn't really help me much last time, so I'm hoping that I can go a little further this time.
Okay.
I'm more happy with where I'm placed at, because I'm on the opposite side of the bracket is Nappy. So if I can just hold off as long as possible before playing Nappy, I think I'll be all right.
Well, we're going to be the brackets have just been rolling in. I've got a few of them, and I can't share too much information, but it would be no surprise to see you and Nappy facing off for that final. I'm sure you're feeling pretty good about that, if that were to happen.
Yeah, hopefully.
I mean, I don't know. Nappy had 81 last time, so I don't know if I can beat that. But hopefully we can get him like a windy day or something like that, because that'll be the only way I can get him if he's shooting at that high of a percentage.
Absolutely, and there's an old saying, that's why we play the game, right? You'll never know until you actually play it.
That's right.
All right, that's excellent. Well, your first matchup will probably be either between Liam Jones or Adam O'Connor. Are you looking past them at all, or are you going to be ready to go once that matchup is set?
I haven't seen either Liam or Adam shoot, because I don't think Liam shot Weir with you. I think it was just Connor that shot. So
yeah, I don't know.
Probably just take it one day at a time. I think Brian Murphy, Ben, and Collie and I are going to go on Wednesday or Thursday to shoot our kind of free throws. So we'll see what kind of happens there. Never know where you'll be at.
All right, well, fantastic. We're looking forward to a big tournament competition, and congrats on your one seed, Connor. We're going to let you go and end the show.
Sounds good. Thanks again
for setting this up, Bill.
Well, there you have it. The seeds have been set. Connor D seems pretty confident in his number one seed, but cautiously optimistic. Everyone's looking up in that north region, up at the left corner of the matchup with Nappy. And yours truly and John Campbell will probably be the first ones to step in front of the firing line, depending on how our matchup goes. But it really is Nappy's tournament to win or lose, I think most people will be thinking. But the only way to win the bracket competition is, of course, to pick those upsets. So good luck, everyone. That's our bracket. The games will begin soon. Get your brackets in by Wednesday morning. And if you have any questions, just let me know. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Have a good evening, everybody.